Shalom Yasharala. First and foremost, I want to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of the house of David. Salutations to you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, teaching the truth in righteousness and sincerity. To you Israelite foreigners, come back home to the truth. To those that passed on serving the Lord, the dead in Yahweh Shai shall arise first. To you sisters who believe, keep encouraging and supporting your brothers who are here teaching this truth. And always commemorate the sister who washed Yahweh Shai feet when you read the scriptures. All right. I want to talk to y'all about, revisit something that, I posted a video on a couple days ago about Israel and narcissism. There was a brother, because I hadn't looked it up in the blue letter just yet. Sometimes, we just go off of, instinct, or, sometimes we just want to touch on a subject. But I even read it now, because a brother commented on the video and said, when you look at the blue letter in the Greek, the word is philautos, which has a couple definitions. One of them is being too caught up on your own self-interest. And I'm gonna tell you, I also did a little bit of a research on narcissism, and it says that 5% of people are narcissistic. By the way, if I don't sound myself, it's because I'm still under the weather. I've been under the weather since Sunday. I don't know if that agent gave me something. Pause. You see the movie, The Interview, where the concept is that James Franco was supposed to shake hands with Kim Jong-un, and in shaking hands with him, he kills him because he gives him some strip that basically gets absorbed into his skin and kills him. I don't know if that's what's in progress. I can tell you that I feel better. But yeah, that's why I sound the way I sound. But anyway, going back to what I'm talking about. When you look at the Mayo Clinic's definition of narcissism, it gives you a list of symptoms. And damn near every symptom I see all over the world, especially on social media. Shit, I see it in Israel. An inflated sense of self-importance. We got a lot of that shit in this nation. We got a lot of that shit in this world. Way too much narcissism. Way too much, it's all about me. It's all about my camp. Why don't we just serve the Most High? Stop making it about us. Stop making it like we're the star of the show. No, the Lord is the star of the show. Once we keep the main thing, once we realize we are not special. That's the problem with narcissists. They think that they are special. And the real point behind this video isn't so much repeating what I said the other day, but when you think about it, considering what a narcissist is a perfect candidate to take the C-hip. Think about a nigga like Diddy who broke into a frenzy saying, I get what I want, right? A person, what's going to happen when people like that start getting told you're not going to get what you want until you get the C-hip? You got to let us give you this so you can keep getting what you want. That's why it's important to have Facebook. It's important to have Instagram, TikTok. Because people with an inflated sense of self-importance are going to need to feel on top of people. Pause. They're going to need to feel like, look at all these women on social media that be posting half-naked pictures. They think because they're half naked, they have an advantage. Oh, they're sexy. No, they're just fucking naked. You know how many chicks are unattractive but get likes because of bathing suit pictures? Let's be honest here. These chicks would not get the time of day from anybody if they weren't naked. But because they're out here showing their body for likes, look at what they're selling themselves out for. Likes, engagement. Now Facebook makes it where, hey, you get a certain amount of engagement on your posts, you get money. So what do these hoes do? They get even more naked. You know, I've seen fucking foot pages on Facebook. Like literally a chick. I remember one time it was the weirdest thing. When I came across it, I was like, people you may know. Micah Grace, I'll never forget. You see a chick on her back with her feet in front of the picture, at the forefront of the picture. And when you look at the chick face, like you can see why she's promoting her feet, because her damn face ain't doing her no favors. She is not winning any medals in the face Olympics, I'll tell you that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Narcissism. People that think that they're more important than the next one, or people that want people to think that they're important. Because really, a lot of narcissism is really lack of confidence. You don't think you're important without certain shit. You got a lot of men that lead with money because of that. You got a lot of women that lead with sexuality because of that. You know, this whole world is ripe for what's coming to it. The destruction. You got too many people with too much of a self-importance. You know, even when you go to the hospital, right? My mom has this problem, I gotta be honest. My mom expects everybody to stop, drop, and roll for my dad. Like, Mom, there's other people here. Now, granted, it's not that she literally does, but she has a little bit of that. Because if we're in the waiting room too long, she starts going up to the lady, whoever the receptionist is, and starts saying, hey, he's going through this, that, and that. Mom, you've already said it once. Let them do their job. Like, everybody thinks that their problem should be at everybody else's responsibility to fix. The world should just get together and fix my problems, but what about your problems? That's why I've been sick and I haven't told nobody. Because then people want to come to you and bring you shit, and I'm like, shit. At one point, I wasn't able to walk to my door. When I tell you it's been bad, it's been bad. It's not COVID bad. But it's been pretty bad. I mean, you hear my voice. You know, but I don't feel, I'm a person that feels that you're responsible for your own problems, and when you have exhausted all your personal means, then you see if you could get help. You know, but you know, I keep straying away from the main point of the video. The real point of the video is narcissists are going to be the first in line to take the C-hip, because they're not going to like losing access to their wants. You mean to tell me all I got to do is inject this chip in myself and I could go back to getting everything I want and need. And with the universal based income, you mean to tell me I could get all this for free? You know, motherfuckers are gonna be like, sign me up. That's why one thing that's very important is get rid of that narcissism. We got it too much. In the truth, we got it. We got too many fucking people with with an exaggerated sense of self-importance. They think that their wants and needs are more important than anybody else's. Like, did he? You know how many women lack confidence because men do that to them? Men basically are like, yo, my nut is more important than your self-esteem. Let me make you feel like shit until you sleep with me. That's how men are. Not men of the Lord, but men in wickedness. In Babylon, that's how men feel. Men feel, hey, before you feel good about yourself, you need to let me nut in you. Tell me I'm lying. So let alone how much vagina you gonna be getting when you're the fucking man, because you got to see it. And you're gonna have all the money. Until the nukes come, then you ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna live it up for a very short time. So have at it. That's why narcissists, you gotta let them be narcissists. Fuck it, let them do them. I believe every narcissist is a humble person waiting to happen. You don't think the Lord is going to humble these niggas? The Lord is going to absolutely humble these fucking narcissists. But anyway, with that, I'm just going to say that you narcissists keep being the way you are. The Lord got some nice nukes waiting for your ass. You don't fucking repent. Part of repenting is that you have to get rid of that self-importance, thinking that you're more important than the next person. And this is the problem with Israelites. A lot of us, we're like, oh, we already act like we know we 1/3. So we treat ourselves like we're kings and royalty. Hold up, nigga, let's get there first. Nah, we give ourselves way too much self-importance because I'm in the truth. I don't mean shit. A lot of niggas been in the truth and left it. A lot of narcissists came and went too. You know, but like I said, man, enjoy that C-hip, enjoy the money that comes with it. Me and mine, we gonna serve the Lord. But with that, I'm gonna say shalom.